Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm having one of those moments. I talk about these a lot. They may be getting kind of old. So I'm going to have myself a drink. And we're going to talk about it. And what I just did, I just put a dissolving vitamin supplement into this. It's actually a sour cocktail mix that is way past its expiration date, so I need to use it up. I've drank almost half the bottle, so it hasn't killed me yet. And then, of course, I'm having it with this mango crap. This is Arizona Sunrise Mucho Mango. I do not want to drink that. I really don't. I mean, what else do you do with it if you're not going to drink it? But hopefully the sour will give it a little flavor, because it pretty much tastes like dirt. But yeah, you know, I'm not having a good day. I'm feeling rather depressed, and that is not helping, really. Alcohol is a depressant, so drinking alcohol does not help with depression. That's something we should know. But you know, alcohol inhibits memory, and a lot of us are depressed because of things we remember. So when you drink, it kind of makes the bad memories go away. Ugh. And here I am making another bad memory, you know. I wanted to talk about drinking like a proper Irishman in this video, but I realized very quickly that I don't think drinking something mango would be right for the tone. Anyway, for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I do purchase one of these bracelets here from 4Ocean. 4Ocean pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. So if you'd be so kind as to comment, like, and subscribe, you'd be doing your part for a better world. Now, you can see at the bottom that thing is fizzing. There's a little layer down there. But, you know, airplane. One of the things I do every day is I do celebrity shout-outs. And, you know, I normally do 3 of them. I do them on the channel Random Street Theater. And yesterday, I remember at midnight, I was doing my regular posting, and I didn't have my celebrity shoutouts for the day ready. So I, you know, okay, well, I'll get to them. And then I just could not work up the energy. It's not to say I did nothing all day. I mean, I think I posted like 40, scheduled 40 blog posts primarily. I was working on blog posts. As I've mentioned before, I have 6 blogs, and as I film this, one blog has like something ridiculous, like 370 posts scheduled. They're not necessarily all in a row, but, you know, if I were to die, the post would be posting for more than a year after my death. And the next one down from that has around 290 some odd, and it would continue posting for just under a year if something, well, basically 10 months if something were to happen to me, just under 10 months. And then the next one under that I think is like at 120, and that one would be posting for, like 8 months or whatever it is, or 7 months maybe. And then it's like the next one after that is not a daily, so it would be posting I think for a month or 2 months. If I passed away, it has like 26 posts, but that's not the point. The thing there being is that, on the one hand, there are things I should be doing every day. And on the other hand, I might get there by just the sheer force of volume of you're doing this number. And again, I have a file folder on my computer, and every time I finish a post, a file goes into that folder until I get to a certain number. Right now, I'm like 19 posts away from hitting that number, and it's the wee hours of the morning. I have filmed my first celebrity birthday shout out for the day. The second one is ready. I will be recording it as soon as I'm done with this. And on my computer, I am actually rendering one of the videos like this. So I'm not doing nothing, but I just had a bad day. Didn't get what I wanted to accomplish accomplished. And it's like, you sit here and you think about these things, and it's just, it's important to always be moving forward, but it's important not to focus entirely on one thing, because it's like I could sit down here and say, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on photographs of a Mad Richard, and I'm going to get a year ahead of schedule. All right. Well, right now that's more than 130 posts, which, I mean, if I really pushed it, I might be able to get done in 2 days. You don't want to push too hard. You want to push at a certain amount. Like, I like to post at least 3 times a day on that. Or I like to schedule 3 posts so that I'm expanding basically for every one day. One thing gets posted, so that's no longer scheduled. Then I post 3 more, so I gain 2. If that makes sense. And that's not what I did yesterday. I did like 20 of them yesterday. I had so many ready to go, and I said, okay, I'm just going to run this down. I'm going to finish this. I need to get this particular thing done. And it's like, maybe I should just stick to 3 a day. You sit there, you work on the computer, and you go, what 3 am I going to do today? It's a lot less stress. But in all reality, where I would probably wind up going with this is I'm just gonna every week I will eventually have, like I'm 100 or I'm a year ahead of schedule, and I would probably start going, okay, I'm just gonna post 9 a week because it's a nice number for this. Not a round number, but it's a number for this. And that just goes into the 2 post folder, because I have one of those. I have a folder full of files associated with posts. And it's like, I could look at that folder and be like, okay, what's in that folder? Okay, get what you need ready for that folder, And every time I finish a quota folder, it has as many files as it's supposed to have in it. Okay, so then look at your 2-post folder and just go, and it's time to cycle through things. That doesn't work with Richard Reviews Everything. Richard Reviews Everything. I eat every day, so I try something new every day. So I post something. I schedule something on that every day. And I'm not supposed to, but I do it anyway. If I'm not a year ahead of schedule, I will often post. I will often post basically special posts. So it's like normally there's the post at midnight. I do the post at midnight. And if I try something like a new food item from Burger King, that's not going to be there forever. It's a limited time offer. So I immediately come home and I post that and I see what's up. You know, that's how you do that. And I mean, really, I don't think I should do that, because whereas I do get more traffic that way, it's never enough traffic to pay for the item. So it's like, you know, you've got food, you should pretty much stay home and eat the food you have and not worry about special offers from Burger King. But if I were making money on the platform, I definitely would be. Like, I tell you right now, Burger King's got something, I'm sure they do have something special. I should probably go check it out, but I'm not going to make my money back. So fast food items are kind of expensive. You know, if you buy a full meal, you're running anywhere between $10 to $25, really, depending on where you're buying it and what it is. And it's like, yeah, you know, you can go out there and buy every thick burger from Carl's Jr. or every new item from McDonald's, and I could stay on top of that stuff so that almost every day I'd be going to a fast food restaurant and trying something new. But the result of that would be that I'd spend a lot of money and make my diabetes worse. So yeah. I mean, this is just me ranting, I guess. I don't know how popular these videos are. But as I made a video about, and as I actually posted that video today, I think, or recently, I'm currently executing my overrun protocol. So it's whatever happens, you just keep making more content and making more content and making more. That is what you do. Is your primary goal is to make more content, and you push for it. This is what we do. So I know I've said it before, but it bears repeating. When you have a bad day and you just can't get to something, the only thing you really can do is pick yourself up and worry about the next day. You know, if I could, I would go back in time to when YouTube first started posting shorts. And I would start making YouTube shorts. I had all the technology I needed. I had all the equipment I needed. I just wasn't really interested. It looked like just something else that was a bad idea. Now I see it's good for the channel. So I post shorts. If I could make up for all that lost time, I would. But I can't. You can't change the past, and you can't bring back the dead. You can't make things different from what they were. And I've known people who tried. I have known people who sat there and said, that didn't happen. And those people are aggravating. And if they get away with it, they try it again. So what I want you to take away from this is be honest. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with other people. Don't cry over spilled milk. and just push yourself forward, because no one's coming to save you and you've got no option. I mean, tomorrow is another day, and I'm going to have work to do that day. If I work really hard today, I could relax tomorrow, but that doesn't mean there won't be something to do the next day. So, I'm always going to have that at the back of my head. You've got work to do. And I'll know when I'm ahead of schedule and I know when I'm behind. Right now, I'm really behind. So I'm pushing. I'm Richard. Roar! Danger Ducky says if you don't comment, like, and subscribe, it'd be unbearable!